So Jaguar Wright is coming with energy for Jay-Z. And the fact that she done this on Piers Morgan's channel, it means that this is brand new coverage for Jay-Z that he does not want. Hopefully it dies down for both of them because it's not stopping anytime soon, and it's not great for Beyonce because she's creating all of these new brands now, and of course this is the last thing that she needs, all of this PR madness. Kris Jenner posted something about whatever she did, and again her comments are littered with everything to do with Diddy. Now they had a great friendship as well, and there was conversations about her being caught in tapes and
Theon's role in brand turmoil. Realizing Beyoncé and Diddy's strong influence in the entertainment industry, Theon's actions during a recent broadcast may have unintentionally fueled public controversies surrounding Jay-Z and Beyoncé. Given the ongoing PR challenges facing their brands, even subtle missteps can magnify existing tensions and impact their public personas.
Jaguar Wright is coming with energy for Jay-Z. And the fact that she done this on Piers Morgan's channel, it means that this is brand new coverage for Jay-Z that he does not want. Hopefully it dies down for both of them because it's not stopping anytime soon, and it's not great for Beyonce because she's creating all of these new brands now, and of course this is the last thing that she needs, all of this PR madness. Kris Jenner posted something about whatever she did, and again her comments are littered with everything to do with Diddy. Now they had a great friendship as well, and there was conversations about her being caught in tapes.
Beyoncé's rise and Aaliyah's tragedy. Speculations have long surrounded Beyoncé's rise to fame, particularly in light of Aaliyah's tragic passing. Some suggest that these events could indicate industry manipulation or rivalry, casting a shadow over Beyoncé's ascent in the music world.
Say she knows about Diddy. I cannot get the song She Knows out of my head, so we are going to go ahead and deep dive the connections between Lisa Left Eye Lopez, Aaliyah, and Michael Jackson's mysterious passings. Rest in peace to Aaliyah. It was reported that Aaliyah was actually drugged and then put on this plane that she never wanted to get on. Now, Dame Dash said that Aaliyah told him before she got on the plane that she was actually scared of this plane and that she knew that.
Crucial camera footage and investigation. Camera footage from high-profile events has become a key piece of evidence in an ongoing investigation. This material may hold crucial insights into incidents involving prominent industry figures, potentially aiding in the resolution of significant allegations.
You know Diddy, right?
Yes.
In what way?
Back in the 90s, I was assigned to the NYPD. I was the hip-hop cop back then, so I had to assist in arresting him in several instances where there were some crimes committed.
What were those arrests for?
One was the Club New York shooting. He was with J-Lo at the time, and the other one was the Steve Stout assault that happened with MTV.
Jay-Z and Beyoncé's power dynamics. Beyoncé recently alluded to Jay-Z's influence over Bianca, sparking discussions about their dynamic. Both Beyoncé and Jay-Z are titans in the music industry, frequently collaborating on ventures that have built their massive empires. This partnership highlights their shared ambition and strategic approach to success.
How did you find time to get married?
It's difficult because I had to really learn how to have boundaries and how to have balance.
That's both. You need both.
I need boundaries and balance. And it was great because it's something that I never have really talked about. And I still feel like it was difficult because and it still is because I'm so excited about it. Mm-hmm. But it's important that I keep things that are pure and real in perspective, and I keep it separate from my performance life.
But do you like being a wife? Do you like being a wife as opposed to a girlfriend?
It feels great, but I can say make sure you have your own life before you're someone else's.
Strategic power couple. Wendy Williams has described Beyoncé and Jay-Z as a strategic couple, suggesting their union is more of a calculated partnership designed to amplify their power and influence in the music industry than a conventional romantic relationship.
Screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere. Forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
Social interactions and speculation.
I think that this is the kind of couple that will stay together because it's good for business and because they don't want to disappoint us.
That's facts right there. I wish they would put like the year she said this, so you guys can see how long she's been talking about this stuff. I've always got a weird vibe from Jay-Z and Beyoncé, though. Always. I just couldn't put my finger on it.
Reportedly are trying to figure out a way to...
Insights from Jaguar Wright. Morgan Wright's podcast featuring Jaguar Wright delves into the relationships between Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and Diddy. Wright explores their professional and personal ties, offering potential insights into how these influential figures navigate the complex entertainment industry.
Do you feel the federal government will probably speak to Jay-Z in regards?
They already have.
Oh.
They talked to him before he made that Super Bowl announcement. Isn't that interesting? He was questioned by the feds before he made the Super Bowl announcement. Blink twice.
Speculation around event footage. Beyoncé and Jay-Z's regular attendance at industry events hosted by Diddy has drawn attention. However, any suggestions that footage from these gatherings links them to misconduct remains speculative without concrete evidence.
I want to ask y'all a question without y'all completely getting tight at me. It's just a question. So, obviously, we all know what's going on with P. Diddy. We all know that they're also releasing a list of everybody who's been associated with him at his parties and all that kind of stuff. We already know Jay-Z is on this list. Apparently, so is Beyoncé. But there's a lot of celebrities on that list, you know? But people have been showing resurfaced clips of things that Jay-Z has done that seems extremely odd, saying that him and P. Diddy were pretty much into like the same kind of things. It's not the only theories about Jay-Z. There's been theories about Jay-Z for years. But my question is, we find out that P. Diddy and Jay-Z were doing these messed up things together, that Beyoncé was also in on it. Would y'all have the strength to, in a sense, cancel her like you will with all these other celebrities? Or would she be an exception for y'all? Because I wholeheartedly believe if it comes out that she was at these parties, which like I said, they already said she was, but she was at these parties actually doing these suspect wrong things, or that her and Jay-Z, because I've heard some things about them too, that they, like, let's say that they were doing some things on their own accord. I feel like y'all would just let that slide because of how high y'all put.
Jaguar Wright's criticism of Jay-Z. Jaguar Wright has accused Jay-Z of being a manipulative figure who stirs trouble behind the scenes while avoiding accountability. Wright's commentary compares Jay-Z's behavior to that of other controversial public figures, sparking further debates about his character.
For 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
There's been obviously a lot of
cruelty-free art.
Beyoncé's distancing tactics. Following reports of a possible life sentence for Diddy, Beyoncé's public remarks have been interpreted by some as an attempt to distance herself from the investigation. Given the severity of the accusations and the scrutiny surrounding Diddy's social circle, this could be a strategic move to protect her image.
There's just been a shocking revelation from federal authorities regarding a highly private and scandalous video involving none other than Jay-Z and Beyoncé, reportedly taken during a wild party hosted by Diddy. Apparently during a Homeland Security raid on Diddy's properties, some rather intriguing discoveries were made, including compromising footage featuring numerous beloved celebrities caught in scandalous situations. Speculation is rife that Diddy intentionally leaked this footage to authorities as a form of revenge against the Carters, allegedly due to their perceived lack of support during his legal battles. It seems he's on a mission to embarrass them at any cost. Adding fuel to the fire, an unsettling audio clip allegedly featuring Meek Mill and Diddy has surfaced, courtesy of Diddy's former bodyguard.
Concerns over Diddy's parties. Rumors surrounding Diddy's potential life sentence have reportedly unsettled his close friends, including Jay-Z and Beyoncé. Allegations linked to comedian Cat Williams suggest inappropriate behavior at Diddy's parties, but many argue these claims are based on unfounded hearsay. Nonetheless, their long-standing association with Diddy has raised concerns about reputational risks.
Been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades.
Beyoncé's calculated statement. Beyoncé's response to Diddy's legal troubles has been perceived as a calculated effort to distance herself from the scandal. With their past affiliations under scrutiny, Beyoncé's approach seems focused on preserving her reputation amidst the fallout.
Diddy Combs being denied bail and having to sit in jail until the sex trafficking and racketeering case is in front of a judge. This is a really, really big deal. So a New York federal judge denied him at the arraignment hearing on Tuesday. Listen, he is huge executive, very powerful person. And unfortunately, that came back to bite him in the butt because the charges that were unsealed earlier this week accused Combs of running a decades-long racketeering conspiracy that included sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery. If he is convicted on all these charges, he potentially faces a sentence of a life in prison.
Flight risk. Yeah.
And that he also could go and intimidate witnesses if he's released. So she ruled, I agree with the prosecution. He needs to remain behind bars. So a massive loss for
Diddy's warnings and fallout. Reports suggest that Diddy warned his friends about the potential consequences of their involvement in his controversial behavior. His cryptic remarks about possible fallout have led to speculation about the broader implications for those connected to his actions.
I'll talk about why this is interesting after that, because there have been rumblings that if the investigation expands to Jay-Z's involvement with Diddy, like people think it may for the financial side, right? Now, it might go into the sexual too. We don't know about that. But the financial side seems to be the easier get, because don't forget, Diddy's whole enterprise was allegedly seed money by the BMF, Black Mafia family. Why can't I think of that? Anyway, but also, it wasn't just Bad Boy. And when they were seeding Bad Boy with money, people are saying that Jay-Z's team also saw that as a way to get money and get
comparisons and allegations. Bianca's exceptional talent has drawn both acclaim and criticism, with some noting parallels to Diddy's controversial reputation. Speculations have also surfaced about Michael Jackson potentially holding evidence of alleged misconduct by Jay-Z during past gatherings. These claims, if substantiated, could have serious legal and personal repercussions for Jay-Z.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Beyonce and Jay-Z, what is going on? Who has it out for them? Why is everybody turning on them all of a sudden? I know what y'all gonna say. Jay-Z got something to do with Diddy. And that might be true. Again, I don't know about his antics, but definitely his business. But when you look at what's happening with Beyonce, with Page Six and all these publications asking, why aren't you speaking out, right? And then you got Jay-Z performing at Tom Brady's Hall of Fame induction, and the billionaire class that I thought he was buddy-buddy with are sitting there looking like they don't want to say anything. You guys, I have the video. It actually was really, you could say humiliating, you could say disrespectful.
Is not going down without a fight. Diddy's close associate has been making waves recently. So Stevie J, a notable producer implicated in one of the lawsuits and was there during the raids, took to TMZ Live to defend his friend Diddy. But that's just the beginning of the story. Stevie didn't stop there. He took to Instagram to drop a bombshell by sharing footage from Diddy's star-studded 50th birthday bash, attended by the likes of the Kardashians, Jay-Z, Beyoncé, Kanye, and Kevin Hart. So with the lawsuit alleging Diddy holds compromising footage of all attendees from his infamous parties, Stevie J just issued a stark warning to all his friends. So this just in, Diddy allegedly has evidence of Jay-Z unaliving his mistress, Kathy White. And the reason Diddy isn't in jail yet is because he's cooperating with authorities to take Jay down with him. Kathy White was Jay-Z's side piece. Kathy was an up-and-coming industry publicist, fitness, and beauty expert when she mysteriously died at 28. Jay-Z was seeing her on the down low and got her pregnant. So according to a journalist, Kathy was going to tell the tabloids everything for the right price, but Jay found out and got her murked. Diddy is allegedly set to release the details of how Jay-Z unalived his mistress. Jaguar Wright hints that both the Carters might be responsible, but one of them is more responsible than the other, and she wonders if it's possible Beyonce's temper is a little worse than most people think, and Jay had to clean it all up.